So how do you build your Kindle publishing account the right way? Okay, so there are two categories of books. Okay, one is evergreen. Evergreen is the kind of books that can sell all year long. That's from January to December, they sell. Then there are seasonal books. They are the books that they have their season for. For example, if you create a book around Easter, around Christmas, around Thanksgiving, around Halloween, around Mother's Day, around Independence Day, all those around Valentine, those are seasonal books because they have a time of the year they come and they go. So the thing is, these two books are very, very important for you to create, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so why do you need evergreen books in your account? Always be creating these types of book because they keep your income afloat or at a stable level. So this is the idea. So evergreen books will keep your account, like if you have evergreen book that are selling, they are going to keep selling all year long. So if you have like 50 of them and each of them is producing probably like $20, that's $1,000. You will hardly go below that $1,000. So it will probably be plus or minus $1,000, right? Because they are evergreen books, right? That is what evergreen books mean. They are going to be selling all year long. So the more you create more evergreen books, the more you can keep getting the same stable income from Kindle publishing. Now, why do you also need seasonal books in your account? Also create books around times and seasons because you will see income spike during these special periods. Like I said them earlier, Christmas, Easter, New Year, calendar, Valentine, Ramadan, gift periods, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day. Those are, so Thanksgiving, Halloween, and all that. So if you now do this, this is what is going to happen. Your evergreen book is going to keep selling all year long. Then your seasonal books, they are going to have that spike during those periods. So like this is what we basically do when we're publishing seasonal books. We publish 2 months before the season, before that time arrives, okay, or before that period comes, okay. So, for example, if I'm going to be publishing Valentine book, which is February 14, I'll start publishing them from December or January beginning. From January, early January, I'm publishing all my Valentine's book because I want to believe that it might take some time to get traction. So I publish some in December, publish some in January, then publish some in February or January ending. That's how I do my Valentine books. Okay, so while the evergreen is selling, I'm also spiking my income up with all these seasonal books. Okay, so that's basically how I balance my account. I have evergreen selling, so I know that my income doesn't come below a level, but when the seasons comes, I can always spike it. Like a book can explode, right? A book can explode and give $1,000 in just few days because it's is riding on the wave of the trend. That's the difference between trend, which is a seasonal book, or evergreen book. Okay, so I always advise go for it. But there's actually a trick to selling all year long with seasonal books. I'm going to get into that much later. Okay, so what the types of research? So there's manual and there's assisted. Okay, so assisted is using softwares. The manual, we start with the manual, then we'll now go into the assisted ones, so that I'm doing this so that if you don't have money to invest yet into softwares, you can start with the manual. Then if you have money to invest into softwares, you can know both and you can start using both. Okay, because I use both. I have almost all the tools that I need to do research. Okay, I have almost all of them. I have practically all the ones I know. That's just the honest truth. Okay, and I also do research do using the manual method, and I use the assisted method. Assisted method makes it a lot easier. Manual makes it manual because you have to do it all by yourself. But the truth is, for a long time I wasn't even using softwares, and I'm actually going to show you a method that makes this manual research even a lot easier. Okay, if you actually use that method, it's a lot easier. I learned it from one of the guys that I've learned so much from. His name is Chris. So it was when I shared this method, and I really loved it, and I've used it for a long time, and it's been working for me. So there are two types: manual and assisted research. So in the next video, we'll go into the research method, and we'll break it down so that you can understand them in depth.